Howdy, y'all. How it goes? It's Levi, Member Solutions on over here at Villain Sport. Now, Chris will be joining us soon. That's got captions on that. I don't need captions on it. I got something to show you all. Hopefully, it doesn't make some people mad because I told them like no to me buying a laptop from them. Part of that is like I don't want to give out my physical address to some people. But I got a laptop. I got it used. So now I can be live on here. I can pop onto Twitch. When I get everything signed in, I can pop onto Twitch. And I can actually, hey, Screaming Dragon, which I don't have everything signed in quite yet. Hey, come on, show it. Aha, see? So now I can monitor the stream with this. Could I afford this? We'll talk about that later. What's up? Oh, I'm aware of the email. That's all that bullshit. Okay. Anyways. Hey, Ian. So, one of the things I did is I finished filling out my GoFundMe. And then because my kiddos needed a laptop for school, I was like, okay, we figured out what laptop to get. And then I was on Facebook and I found this thing, which is like triple the power of the one I got through Best Buy. So I'm currently in the process of trying to stop the purchase from Best Buy. And I got this for $350. And what this is an IdeaPad Gaming 3, which is a Lenovo tablet. If anyone, Lenovo computer. If anyone knows, if you've ever had a Lenovo, they're damn good computers. This particular one is a Ryzen 5 16 gig with 256 hard drive, not great hard drive, but a 350 Ti 6 gig, which means this will do light editing, light gaming. I'm probably not going to be able to stream on it unless I go through some upgrades on it. And I did confirm I can upgrade it, which will be nice. But I'll have to go and finagle and do some things to upgrade the hard drive in it to a decent hard drive. But it does have additional space, but it would, like, the hard drive would wind up suffering its speeds if I tried to do it. Can it play Minecraft? Technically speaking, yeah, it could play Minecraft, but it couldn't stream Minecraft. And also kind of depends on the Minecraft. My sandwich is very well toasted. I ordered pizza for everyone, but I needed to eat like here soon, like right away, because I had to take medicine. Technically, this is a bonus dinner stream in a way too. Come on. Okay. But yeah, I've got those antibiotics. I'm just take 3 of them a day, and I missed a dose today. I have a really bad habit of... Oh, come on now. Missing my medications. I think Chris has an announcement that he wants to share with everyone. Which will be interesting. I don't really feel like setting it up like that. We're going to set up over there, but we're going to set up in a special way. That way I can eat. You didn't miss it. You just took it really late. I'm not going to take a third pill at like 12. You have to wait like 6 to 7 hours. I'm not no. In between. I'm not going to. No, we just got done helping kiddo with his earring, which was a lot of chaos, a lot of threats that I wouldn't have actually done, but I love how he didn't take a single one of them seriously. Oh, goodness. You know what? We're going to use this McDonald's bag filled with dill seasoning. Does anyone else's McDonald's? Is anyone else's McDonald's giving away the Grinch salt dill pickle seasoning? This is just dill pickle seasoning. That's all it is. So I went and grabbed a shit ton of them. I got like 2 of them. We were at McDonald's and I was like, not today, man. When I got my tooth taken care of yesterday. Is this soft food? Some of it on the inside. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna take this. This is already at half charge, so that's not great. Trying to figure out how long the battery lasts on it. Mind turning that down, kiddo? All right. Chris, Julian, Raymond, you know what's great about this? Oh! Because now we can move this back. You guys can kind of see. You guys are gonna have to deal with a little bit of light glare because of how things are right now. But I can kind of move things back here. I can finagle things if I wanted to. Go like that. You guys can see the little cup. But what's nice is now I can look over here and I can see my chat. Alex, Rusty, having fun, Levi? I'm Rusty. By the way, again, if you guys have Twitch and you have Prime, you can support us without it costing you a dime. What's going to be nice about this computer is, obviously the monitoring. Wow, my battery just died. 45%. 43 minutes left. Gonna have to figure something out about that. Gonna have to that. So that could have been one of the reasons why they sold this computer so cheap. That might have to be one of the things I get. I think I'll upgrade it first because realistically, like this thing can be plugged in multiple areas. I think I got to plug it in like somewhere over there. I can also just, for the same price as a laptop battery, I'll be honest, for a new battery for this, which would probably be about $100 to $200, I can get a like Jackery box or something like that. I use name. I don't have to necessarily get the name brand, but I can get something that would charge this laptop 3 times over. So, just Coke. The battery's not swelling. Battery is not swelling. Also, I have no idea. Like I said, it was 99%. This thing has not been used very much. We're at 43% now. This camera might get flipped back over. A battery backup is not fun. No. We'll just ow. I don't have pain in that tooth. It's like the surrounding tissue. Well, training the battery is going to be a pain in the ass. For those who don't know, I basically have to have it, use it for all the things I would use. Jack sounds like a caveat. I had a root canal. yesterday. I had a root canal. I got to wait for people to catch up. 30-second delay, Levi. 30-second delay. Yeah. So, currently, they did the deburring or whatever. They took out the root, then they put in a temporary filling. In a couple of weeks, after taking a shit ton of, of antibiotics, I go back and they will re-drill it out, and we'll take out the filling, and then do a little bit more drilling. Didn't do even, and then they'll fit me for a crown, and then we'll work on my cavities, which they already told me my teeth don't look too bad. They had like 2 cavities that they were like, one didn't show that it was decaying, just that it was like a previous cavity. Yeah. Yep. You know, I wonder if that's part of my issue, is all the how sick I've been as of late. I let this get too toasty. Video idea. Thanos calls John pissed about his son. And Levi's talking to cosmic ghost riders. Peeing on Thanos? Oh my god. Didn't expect you to do that, kiddo.
But did you add French salt to that?
Left front side, not back. Back of the teeth are pretty much good.
Did you add that to that?
No, I'm just using it. Using this. We don't have, I need to get more paper towels. I need to get some paper plates again. When we have really, really bad days consecutively, we need paper plates. What's up here? What's in the chomper area, right? So it's really easy to hit it, so I'm being careful. I would have to write that. I'm the only one that knows FNAF, and I honestly don't know. Like, I have family here that knows it well enough. I think I could probably write something. I wrote something before. Where are we at now? 37 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. In the kitchen, easy solution. I've got a power cord right there. And here, I've got power over here, but not one that would fit my cord. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to find that. By the way, I was talking about the GoFundMe earlier. If you type in !help Levi, from now on, if you guys want to donate to me directly, that would be the best way to do it. That will allow me to put anything that you donate to me directly to the things it needs to go. It will go completely and 100%. Now, if I'm taking commissions, that's not where you put the commissions. But if you feel like donating to me directly, that's how we'll do it. That way I can take those donations and put them towards like getting Killer's teeth fixed as well. Paying my upcoming $700 bill. I honestly shouldn't have bought the computer, but also saw a computer that met all the specs, exceeded all the specs we needed for my kid's computer. After I paid, and I was like, it shouldn't be that hard to cancel. Only to find out I might be stuck with 2 computers. We'll figure out what happened to that. No. If we're stuck with that other one, that will be school only, and then this will be dedicated towards my work completely. If I have to share this computer, tax-wise, however much it's used for school, for my kids' school stuff, is however much I can't count towards writing it off as an expense. Cog. Is that from Rick and Morty? Is that Cog character from Rick and Morty? Or is that a different character? Because that character is based off of a different character, so. Dude! How long? Like, I found out from the judge right off the bat. The judge was like, you're approved. Right? But how long have you been waiting? Because the back pay on that will be fucking nice. There isn't a single character in DBZ that would have trouble with any of the Doctor Who villains. The Cybermen can't even, like, DBZ does not scale very well with most things. Very overpowered enemies. Irving, I think you sent me a different one. And I think I missed it. For the Kitties. That was did you do this one today? No. No, there's 31 of these. Jesus. I think it's this one right here. I really like it. I've written the other time traveler one, and we will probably be practicing it. Papa Penguin. That scene, Paul and Second Cousin Souls. We do love you guys, and this is the first time I've had a live or have had too much bourbon, maybe both. Was that today, Papa Penguin? Did you just do that today, or was that a different day? All my super chats are on here kind of wonkily. Let me go up. No, I don't think that was today. I think it was a different day. Yeah, I think that was a different day. Hope I didn't miss that. Hope that wasn't this morning. Weeping Angels might be a problem. No, not even the Weeping Angels. Remember, Goku has instant transmission. All the DBZ characters can travel at super, super high speeds. Like, they're not going to have an issue. Let's put it this way. The Angels would have issues, and realistically, they would have issues fighting Toph from Avatar. They stand no chance against any DBs. Like, Yamcha could kick their ass. That's not an insult. That's just the reality of power matching here. It doesn't mean we want to have fun with it. For everyone here, you guys know that we kind of have this thing on our channel where we try to keep things semi-lore accurate. And I had somebody wondering if you saw the idea I sent you about the used novelty toys sales imp. World of Warcraft. We're not that kind of account. We've made a few jokes here and there, and we did one skit that honestly did not perform well. I'm not saying we do clean humor, but at the same time, We didn't even make them used. I got into that game for a little bit, Levi Markin. Parents, it's depends on the lore, yeah. It depends on which version of the angels you go with. I have not seen. I think Indiana Jones is one of those. I don't think they should have done a fifth one. They shouldn't have done a fourth one. It's one of those that honestly should have either A, had a complete reboot, right? Complete reboot, complete redone, new characters, new actors, everything. Or let it be. Like if you wanted to reboot it with today's society, you could have done that by having it be Indiana Jones' son. Properly, not half-assedly. Could have had Indiana Jones been killed off screen by natural causes. Somebody argued with me about time travel. Not argued with me. They made a comment about time travel on the time travel video, and I'm like, this is just a fun series. It's not that deep. Especially since time travel isn't a thing. We're not really concerned about being correct or wrong. However I worded that. There is a bunch of theories, and none of them are proven.
No.
And when people go, oh, well, what we know about this, well, actually, it's this. I'm like, well, actually, it's nothing. We don't know if time travel is possible. And if it is, we don't know how it's going to be possible. We don't actually have a for sure how time actually goes. And it was like, oh, well, time's actually a spiral. Well, time's actually a circle. Time's this, time's that. Here's the problem. All that shit's theory until somebody disproves it.
For now, time is a straight line.
Well, there are a lot of theories, kiddo.
But, see now, because we are in our self-making rubbish, like all the pollution is stuff out of the earth, we might go back. Who knows? Anything can happen.
It's just a theory. Hey, I don't want to get sued. No, you did not just say that on my stream.
What?
I don't think that they will yell at us, but they do have that on lock. They have that trademark. I think that's our pizza. Either that's our pizza or somebody just had an accent outside it. Really?
What?
I think they just had an accident outside of our house. Somebody's getting towed off. Ain't that fun?
Huh?
Ain't that fun?
Where? Oh.
Let me look at the pizza and see if 8:05 p.m.
Is it?
Delivery estimated 8:27, 8:28. So you should be here like now. It was your pizza they're towing over. Oh my God, that would suck. That would suck so badly. Can you check the front to see if the pizza's been delivered over there? I didn't hear anybody knocking on the doorbell or anything. I didn't get a phone call.
No. Yeah, someone's getting towed, I think.
If it was that fast, they tried hard. Sounds like a good short. Oh my god, right?
Brad, if it's over 10 minutes, it's free.
My thoughts: if time travel put into the past is possible, it's a one-way trip due to the very act of traveling back being an act that affects it. Instant paradox. So, Patrick, this is the thing. This is the thing. Science is funky. Science is funny. I just saw somebody out there. If you traveled into the past, there's a theory that anything you do isn't affected. You're basically visiting it and it's all ghost, right? There's theories about like, that yes, you go back because it's already happened, that one-way thing, like you said. But there's also the fact that like nothing you do would affect it, but you can still interact with it. But everything you did was already predestined. So everything that you've done was already going to happen. Doctor Who's playing around with that.
I was literally just about to say that. If you mess up something in the past, the time always.
Jack, I agree. I like history.
But.
Which is why, even though I didn't say it, in the thing, I use real clips from the 2008 Spokane, Washington snowpocalypse, which is why I said snowpocalypse. The 2008 snowpocalypse happened, and that's we got Knox. Oh, what? I don't want to get out. All right. What is it? I'm funny that I'm working and trying to show me TikTok. I don't see it, pizza.
Ah, fuck you.
Here.
You think the white truck thing is the pizza?
Feel old.
The white truck is black.
No, I don't think the white truck's the pizza. What's going on with a... That might be them.
Oh, that is them. They have the Domino's logo.
Are you kidding? Like over there or?
They're pulling.
Oh, we got a pizza!
This is beautiful.
Which is good timing, because I'll be able to take my phone downstairs, go into things, and then go from there.
It's amazing because we're all big.
Star Trek. I lived there for the snowpocalypse. You lived there for the snowpocalypse, William? Oh my god! So if you go watch it, you'll see the news article that I used, as well as like somebody recorded footage. It's all the footage is real. What? Child of mine. They're coming up the stairs.
Yes, they're almost at the door.
They're almost at the door. They're at the door.
Go fucking answer.
You can answer the door, child.
Fine.
Answer it. Pizza is all the friends we made along the way. Yeah, you were homeless. Oh, geez. That's it? We good?
Close it.
Pencil! Battery savers on. Consider All right.
Nice dominoes. Dominoes.
Eventually, the computer will disconnect. In the meantime, you can have the rest of this Coke.
Can I turn YouTube on the TV?
What?
Can I play
You can't do anything on that computer.
right now? Because
Period. The only thing you will be allowed to do on that computer is homework. You want to do some homework? You are behind.
why not? Where's a pipe?
Like they're in the thingy.
Oh no, I don't trust them.
They've been cleaned. You know what? Hand me a plate so I can, or a bowl. Hand me a bowl. Hand me a bowl, actually. Hand me one of these.
I have
Give me a minute.
Out just so this one.
I'm going to steal one of these. Raven! Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to come downstairs with the laptop and get signed in and do some homework? Huh? Maybe later? Okay. You're going to eat later? Oh, okay. All right. I'll mess around with the laptop later. Chris missed me being on the laptop. And I don't know if I can hear Chris right now.
I haven't talked yet.
Oh, okay. I can kind of hear you.
Okay. How is that?
Huh?
How is that?
How is what?
Can anyone else hear me, or is it just Levi?
Oh, it's just me because I probably had the volume down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So give me a minute. I'm going downstairs to get to my office.
Yeah. I have been fighting my internet all day. The last 2 days, I've been running my work computer off of my phone's hotspot.
Jeez.
Rusty Storm Raven, I want the world, but I'm not gonna get that. So yeah, so that's been difficult. I finally broke down and did a full reset of our modem and all of our mesh Wi-Fi spots throughout the house, and then did a full factory reset on the mesh Wi-Fi spots, and that's what finally got it working again.
Ooh.
Jack White, I am not a slasher movie fan. I think slasher villains are fun to talk to, but I'm not a slasher movie fan. I don't, horror and I don't get along.
I have opted after this morning to not talk about one of the newer horror movies that came out.
Okay.
Give me a minute. I'm almost.
That's a real passive aggressive way of not talking about it because I'm curious which one it is.
Iron Lung.
Oh.
I have too many mixed feelings. Hello.
I got a bunch of friends who want to see that tonight, and I'm like, no, I'm good, guys, but you have fun. Yeah. So the issue was not my internet connection. It was my mesh network in the house has just been up and running for too long without being reset or stopped or anything, and it just needed to be fully like off and on again.
There you go.
So hey, I would love some feedback on Dresden versus the Potterverse book 4.
Okay.
I've got it done, and I'm kind of happy with it, but I can't figure out what's going to make it better. I already cut the first 45 seconds out because I'm like, it's boring to build up to what I'm trying to do.
Okay. All right.
And I'm still not. I'm
Alright,
still not sold on it.
Oh my goodness.
Is that me or you? Is that me or you? Is that me or you lagging?
I think it's you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. So
Here's the messed up thing. Raw network test.
did he just die?
Okay. Am I lagging big time?
Yeah. You like cut out completely. I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that
I will
better
give you
now?
feedback, but we might have to do it after the stream. It's Chris. Are you still there, or did you just stop moving? I think he's still moving. He's not talking. No, I saw a little beep. I think he's frozen. This has been an interesting stream, everyone. Oh, we got Chris back. Wait. Did he freeze again? Son of a bitch. Oh. Nope. Yes. Oh my God, he's becoming a weeping angel.
Am I back now?
Yes, you are.
Am I back now?
Yes. Can you see me?
What the fuck? Yeah,
No,
but you're delayed. Yes, I can see you, but there's a delay.
That's horrible. That's like a 30-second delay for you.
Yeah, this has got to be internet connection.
When are you going to be getting new internet?
Probably next week.
No. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
All right.
Okay. Can you hear me all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pepperoni pizza is kind of it.
It's been the weirdest thing because and I'm super confused about this. I couldn't get Wi-Fi to work on my phone earlier. I couldn't get it to work on my personal computer or my work computer. It worked fucking fine on my goddamn TV. My TV streamed with no problem. Xbox works fine. Alien's computer works fine. The kids' phones work fine. The kids' computers work fine. It's just my shit in my office that's not working.
Oh. Well, I know that. You recently upgraded to the one thing that's in your room to give you a quote unquote direct connection using the Wi-Fi. Yeah. That's what's happening. You have an issue with that right there.
That one particular one is the problem?
Yeah. If you were to connect to something else, your internet might go down, but it should work.
Huh.
So, I'm guessing, based on what you just told me and what you were talking about earlier, you have a Wi-Fi mesh network. I fucking hate Wi-Fi mesh networks. I don't use them. Okay. I just upgrade my router or put my router in a spot. It can reach everything. The
problem is we don't. Hold on one second.
Yeah, Richard, this very well could be one of his issues. But given that he hasn't had issues in the past, it's only been since he effectively added that that he started having these issues. And considering his devices are the only ones not being affected, that's more likely what's happening. For everyone here, I have a background in tech. So Wi-Fi mesh network is not horrible if you can directly connect things. But realistically, it's better if you have direct wires for the main things that need to be connected, or simply upgrade your router to be able to put out a signal that's strong enough for everything.
Our issue is the router is in Alien's office, which is in the corner of the house
Okay.
on the bottom floor. And we need to get the whole house plus the kids' bedrooms, which are on the other side of the house on the second floor. And one router does not do it.
Where is the center of your house?
20 feet that way.
Okay. Is there a place, a connection, or nothing at all that you can do?
No.
Okay.
Everything comes into the house 50 feet that way, and there's multiple walls between all of it.
Yeah.
A single router solution does not work.
That's I don't know the square footage of your house. Mine's all brick and mortar and stuff like that. But what I did was when I got internet here, I had the opportunity to be like, no, I don't want it here where there's a wire. I want it clear over here. Because I already knew the problem I would have if I didn't do that. Now, I was still worried I wouldn't get internet in the garage because it's fucking like
Levi, I've been using this mesh network. I've been using the mesh network for 7 years now, and this is the first time I've had any issues with it at all.
Well, you barely added the additional one in your bedroom, right?
It's been almost a year since I added it.
Yeah.
And it's worked fine.
What internet provider do you have?
We have Spectrum, who sucks.
Did they go through a recent upgrade or update your router or anything like that recently?
They're always doing service in your area, which will cause intermittent issues. We're switching to AT&T, which is dedicated fiber.
When you get the dedicated fiber, are they going to have to run a line into your house?
They've already done that because we've had them before.
Okay.
And then they like double charged us and triple charged us and wouldn't fix it. So I told them to go fuck themselves.
And for everyone here, another thing the reason why I'm not a fan of mesh networks is if you have one point that goes down for whatever reason, including hardware, that's one thing I'm wondering if maybe that it could be.
Nope. It's Google Nest devices. So I have the Google Home and I can check on the health of all of them and they're all doing well.
Should have given them a badge from No Panic Button.
But it seems to be working fine now.
Yes, we seem to be connected. Pull it up and see if we can watch that.
All right. So I'm going to bloop, 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 bloop.
Irving, I'm paying more than 100.
We've been on Spectrum again for 3 years now, and our internet's gone. We're up to almost 140 a month, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. I can get 1 gig, which is twice as fast as what we're getting now from AT&T for half the price, $70 a month.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Oh my God, they're nasty taste again.
All right, so here we go.
Make him think you hunt evil just like he does and follow the polyjuice schedule. That plan's all shot to hell already. Why is that plan already shot to hell? What happened? I know you told me not to look him in the eye, but you didn't. I tried not to. He walked into the room and Moody's eye went nuts. I couldn't focus. He walked right up, and when my eyes finally cleared, there his were. Brown, piercing, seeking eyes.
Think about maybe looking away.
I couldn't. I heard Dresden saying to Dumbledore, "Sir, this man..."
We're already at a point here where unless you've seen or read book 4 or movie 4 super recently, you already don't know what the hell's going on.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and keep playing, though.
Has a basement in his luggage.
A basement in your... Tell me you just denied everything, right?
I tried. They opened my chest and found Moody, so I ran.
Where are you now? Where'd you run to?
The Forbidden Forest. I'm trying to get far enough away from the castle to apparate. Dresden and Moody are after me.
Both of them?
He managed to run away from Dresden?
for a moment.
I think everyone's going to call that out.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, press play.
Did you try the unforgivable curses? Yes. He said they tickled. They tickled? And he has a gun, John. A muggle gun. Okay. New plan. Get to the graveyard. You have to warn Lord Voldemort. What do you think I'm trying to do, you twat? Ooh, I might have said that a tad too loud. Barty, I think they heard me. I see Dresden. Can you hide somewhere? He's got Moody with him. He can't hide from Moody's eye. Barty, just try to blend in with something. Spotted me. I'm out of here.
How long is that?
1 minute and 37 seconds.
You're going to hate this.
I'm happy with like 2 parts of it.
30%, the last 30 seconds, maybe 40 seconds.
Yeah.
That's your skit right there.
I know.
Don't fucking say how he got away. Be surprised that he got away. So I'd say refilm this and be like, you got away from Dresden? Let that be the start of your skit. And be like, okay, where are you now?
Oh yeah, I closed my.
What's going on with Moody? You have everything there. You just need to rearrange the order.
So hold up. Let me get over to y'all don't need to see that. All right. Give me a second.
For everyone here, this is kind of what he does for me too. Irving, we will be remaking the Dresden and Constantine walk into a bar, maybe. The problem with that remaking that skit is that it's pretty much, it was a really fine-tuned skit to begin with. I'll have to look at it and see how it can be remade. But Dr. Fate wouldn't be added to it. It's just. But if you wanted to watch something funny and you didn't know that we had it, Dresden and Constantine walk into a bar is already sketch. It's a 10-minute video too. You have to go to bed soon, Levi. You have a good night. Among them were Dresden Files book. Excited for your first one. It's Stormfront. Hey, Triple. I have Stormfront on my desk, in fact. And I'm slowly making through it.
Stormfront is the hardest Dresden book to read.
I know, and the worst part about it is like I keep getting told, "Hey, read book 3." My OCD will not let me.
Okay,
I have to read book 1.
I read book 1. My friend was like, "Isn't it good?" And I'm like, "It's okay." And he goes, "You need to read books 2 and 3." And I'm like, I will. And I was like, I don't want to because I didn't like book 1 that much. I read book 2, and I'm like, all right, I'm getting into this. I'm liking it. The end really got me. Book 2 is like when he kind of hits his stride. And then book 3, I'm like, all right, I'm hooked. I read book 1 like in like September of 2008. I read book 2 in November of 2008. And I finished book 15, which is the latest book at that point, the end of December 2008. So I read 1 book in September, and then I read 14 more, not including both short story compilations, in a month and a half.
So I'm technically of the same mind of Levi here, of Markin. In fact, I'm actually worse than that. If I can't make it through a paragraph, I usually don't continue the book.
You gotta remember, that's the thing with his books. So he wrote his first book as part of a college writing program a college writing class project. And his professor was like, this is good enough to publish. You should try to get it published. So he did and got it published. And then nothing happened for 3 years. And then all of a sudden they're like, your book has sold enough that we want to order a second one. And he was like, I hadn't thought about what a second one would be. So he spent a year and a half figuring it out, wrote book 2, which was marginally better, especially at the end. And that went off. And 2 years later, they're like, write a book 3. And he's like, okay. He wrote book 3, and they ordered 5 more when he turned that one in. So you gotta remember, there's 6 years between book 1 and book 3, and 4 of those he wasn't actively writing because he didn't think he was going to be an author. And then all of a sudden they're like, you're an author, and that's when his writing got good. So you got to remember, like, yeah, it takes 3 books to get in there because it was college student project. I have to force this second book. Now I'm excited about it, and this can be my career. So it's like that's what that's why the writing quality is so different.
I will say, you could probably use that same formula with us, to be perfectly honest. Take a look. And for everyone here, you guys can see some of our really, really old stuff. And heck, you could see my stuff before I started publishing it on Villain Support. I had some really rough videos, but I was still making them and putting them out. I wasn't making money off it. It was a hobby. It wasn't my career, my job, or anything like that. When this became a job, even though it was one of those things, and I say this because it's always going to have that mixed feeling. It was forced upon me. I didn't have a choice. I lost my job because I had a mental breakdown, told Karen to F off. I knew my job was done. Chris immediately was like, you're good. Hands down, 100% was like, we have a shot at making this thing a thing. Spits, well,
18. Finish your story.
But there's, but what was the 12? Anyways, yeah. And so I go all in on this, and I spent a year, and Chris knows this, that like I had weeks where he's like, dude, you got to take a break. Because I was just going all in on this. I was going live. I was doing as many videos as I possibly could. I was editing, writing. We had some of our largest projects happening at the same time. So I was editing, and I was doing a heavy amount of editing for those, trying to learn all these skills while doing that. And we were getting larger and larger, right? So I started feeling the exhaustion. The fatigue, creator fatigue is what it's called. There's an actual name for it. And I wound up learning that I had to try to pace myself. I had to try to take care of myself. I had entire times where like I couldn't think of anything because I had just burned myself out too much. And we still deal, both me and Chris still deal with burnout quite a lot. We try and hope that it doesn't happen at the same time. Because when both of us experience burnout, it's very hard to create anything worthwhile. Not saying that we haven't while we've been burnt out, but we never do a part 2 to those videos because we look at them and we go, I have no fucking clue what to do here. And none of these suggestions are sparking inspiration because I'm already burned out.
Yeah.
I use the embers to make that thing.
Yep.
But yeah, things have massively changed. And Chris, you told the mods. Are you going to tell your audience?
Not yet.
Karen was also a trigger for my burnout too, Levi. Hey, Chris, I already told Levi how I felt about the most recent, but Ill Float was my favorite part. And hopefully you get speaking of sponsors, Unique Dice is our sponsor. If you use !dice, you can go check them out. We'd be greatly appreciated. we need to do a couple videos, and I have unfortunately a lot of TikTok shop videos to do because Chris, for whatever reason, well, I knew why I lost it. The whole like week and a half of TikTok not functioning in nearly 2 weeks.
Yeah.
At the end there, I lost my silver status. I was like, this is bullshit. I shouldn't lose this because like there were 3 days of 0 views for like anybody.
Yeah, that's really frustrating.
And I was like, whatever. I get bronze, and I'm like, I'm not going to get any samples. I get all the fucking samples. I'm like, I shouldn't be getting approved for all this, but whatever. I think you guys should get in contact with Gamer Subs. What? Gamer Subs.
They're a supplement company that sells supplements to gamers.
Oh no. I'm not saying no for the channel. I'm saying no for me. Not because of anything bad on Gamers. I don't know who they are. That's not it. Selling supplements as a whole is not necessarily risky, but so much as like you're putting your name on the line for something that you have no idea its actual like how well it really is, unless there's like science, unless you go and get it mass spec'd and everything like that.
Yeah.
Or you work in the fitness industry and you can tell when it actually works good, and you can so on and so forth, and you can look at the macros and all that stuff. We're not it's a caffeine powder. If it's just a caffeine powder, that's not a fitness thing.
I will pass.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it, period. You got so many ice cream buckets, you're eating so much of it. Triple, thank you so much for the gift subs. And like, here's the thing. If it's a drink powder, I'm going to point you to the cheapest drink powder there is beyond Kool-Aid. Like, go get off. I can't justify selling $20 drink powder at all. Period. I've never been able to. It's caffeine-free stuff. I'll tell you what. I'll look it up right quick. But yeah, it's an energy thing. Personally, I could not do this. Mostly just because, like, if it's not something I can consume and I can verify and I can use it and everything like that, I don't feel comfortable 90% of the times, like, promoting it. Like this DJI Mic 3. Yeah. I got this and I'm having to return it because I contacted them and I told them, like, I ran my tests. These are virtually identical. The newer CM28, which is $100 with a charging case and 2 lavender mics. I'm not selling you this, right? Versus this, which has like a specific cord you have to use to charge its mic. And you need special add-ons and everything. And it only comes with 1 lavender mic. And it's $170 fucking dollars. And it doesn't come with a charging case. The charging case is an additional $100. Another mic is another $50 on top of that. And they want to give me only 1%. I told them outright, you are not paying me to be nice. Like, I was cordial about it, but I was like, you're not paying me to be nice. I'm going to tell them outright that there are better, cheaper options out there. And they're like, just go ahead and send it back. I'm like, that's fine. Because I gave them that option. I either post my review because I refuse to not be honest about it, or B, let me send it back. Now, if they want me to do the review and they want me to be nice about it, the least they could do is like the 10% on commissions.
Right.
I can go like, hey, if you are doing what I do, content creation, and you are at a point to where you legitimately need something a little bit higher end, that's when I would suggest this. But everything else, which is first time creating all the way 2 years, I've used these almost now. I have not had a need to upgrade except when I'm filming outside. And that's where this mic would have excelled because it's smaller. I could have hit it better.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have been able to get a better audio quality because it also has additional settings that these mics don't have. But here's the thing. That's a software thing, not a hardware. Hardware-wise, it's virtually identical. Levi won't lie for money. I don't want to say no. I mean, like I won't do it. Like I'll feel yucky about it if I try to. Here's the reality of it. Everyone has a price tag. I don't care who you are. If somebody, it's true. If somebody were to tell me, hey, Levi, I will give you $50 million to lie about this thing. That's $50 million. My kids will never have to, I won't have to work anymore. My spouse won't have to work anymore. My kids are going to college. When I die, they won't have to work. $50 million? There's a lot of things I'll do for $50 million. There's a lot of things a lot of people will do. So,
Ouch.
I wouldn't take it. I don't trust hands out anymore. Levi will stretch the truth for money. I'll be nice. I've done that on TikTok, where TikTok doesn't like it if you give super angry bad reviews, right?
Right.
And so, like, you can't just go, hey, this sucks. I've done that, mind you. An item had pissed me off as well as the customer service so badly. I was like, yeah, no, fuck you. And it hurt my metrics. I didn't get any samples for like 2.5 weeks. And I made almost no sales. My videos didn't get pushed out. I had to wait for TikTok to go, okay, here you go. And what happened was I had a previous video that took off for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And then I was able to get back into it. So every time you do a negative review and you do a harsh negative review, not a, hey, here's the breakdown here, I wouldn't really call this good, you know? But like a harsh one, you can look at some negativity about that from TikTok. Now, this wouldn't have been through TikTok, so they wouldn't have pushed it to begin with. I had zero benefit or reason to be nice and be like, hey, don't buy this. It's
right.
Junk compared to this, right? I was also mad at the particular company, which is a subsidiary of DJI. DJI USA is an affiliate of them, of the original company, but they offered 1% for even villain support. They would have given us the Osmo Pocket, would have been a higher end product, but 1% commission sales. And they didn't think we were worth paying even $100 for a single video. Unless we brought them in like $50,000 worth of sales, which we would have made a whole whopping like $100 on 50. Like, how much is that? What is 1% of $50,000? That's $50, isn't it?
No, it's $500.
Oh, $500. Really? 1% of 50,000 is 500. Really?
10% is 5,000.
Oh, all right. Yeah. $500 out of $50,000 that they get. And I like to remind you, these cost $170, and it's one of the cheapest items on their store. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dirty money. Don't do what you want to pay enough. Oh, do it out.
Sorry, I'm figuring dinner out for us because
that's what we did. Is I got pizza, and I had to eat before it arrived because I needed to take my medicine before I forgot. That foul taste still kicks up every now and then. Silver Dog, that's true. Here's a question, though. Here's a moral dilemma. And it's been done before. You press a button, you get a briefcase full of money. You don't know the person. It will not be any single person that you know. You press the button and somebody will die. That person could be having cancer. It could be a random person. It could be anything, anyone, anywhere in the world besides somebody that you know. So no one you know, none of your friends, none of your associates, none of your coworkers, no one in your vicinity will die. You don't know this person whatsoever. And you will get enough money that you will never have to worry about money for the rest of your life, your children's lives, hell, your family's life. You're not physically harming them other than pressing a button. Do you do it?
I would feel guilty for the rest of my life.
But if you have enough money to do whatever you want, how much benefits can you do to help other people?
I didn't say I wouldn't do it, but I would feel guilty the rest of my life wondering who was it? Who was affected by their passing? What did it do? What did it cause? What did I cause? The way I always heard that was that you get whatever you want, but at night you would dream about what you caused by choosing that person's death.
Irving, that skit idea has been done a lot by a lot of different people. I said no one in your vicinity. So neighbors, anyone like that, nothing bad would happen to you. Oh, that's Andrew, not the silver dog. I'll treat it like a monkey's ball. You thought long and hard? I don't know. The reality is if somebody walked up and showed me the type of cash I would be getting, it would be much harder to say no. And this is as somebody who has seen what $100,000 looks like in person back when $100,000 meant a lot of money. Like when I was a kid, my mother's boyfriend sold his property, and before we had to leave, he had, for whatever stupid reason, got it all in cash. He thought it would be a good lesson. He said he thought it would be a good lesson for me to see what that type of money actually looks like. And so he had, it was over 100,000. I think it was like 150, but still in cash in front of me. I will never forget the feeling of wanting to grab a bundle of cash that sat in fucking front of me.
Yeah.
Because it was a $10,000 bundle.
Yeah. I get it.
Going and flicking through 10 grand with your hands is way differently than thinking about it. The physicality of this is real money. Can't be evil in a damn game, let alone knowing your own actions would kill someone. I can be evil in a game, but I often choose not to be. And I say I can because I like completing games to their fullest. That doesn't mean I don't feel guilty when I send the children to the mines in Frostpunk. That doesn't mean I don't feel guilty when I tell them to go into their thing and bring the generators back to life, and then they die, effectively me killing them in the game. But I did it. No, I've seen death too, Levi Markin. The problem, again, the problem is seeing that in front of you. But I don't think there's anything negative about the company. I don't really know. But gamer subs, I don't think is something that I would do. Just because it's not a product I can consume. And because I can't consume it, it makes it harder for me to sell it. It's totally different of a $10,000 money bundle and actually having that in your pocket. Yeah, it is too. Having that physically in your a cash bundle like that does have a feel to it. Try getting pulled over for speeding with $20K in your pocket from a poker game. Now that is a strange feeling. Yeah. Yeah, that's not going to happen to me at all. And like, it's like the Mr. Beast games thing. I don't think I would go to a Mr. Beast games. I really don't. Not for me thinking that I would cave and be bad or anything, or I couldn't say no to the money. That's not the issue. We've looked into that. We have issues with their terms and services. He spent it on one place. I don't remember what he used all the money for. But it's much different. It really is. And I don't know what that would feel like today, but as a kid, I don't know. You give me enough money that I don't have to, my family in particular doesn't have to worry about stuff. And I'm like, what's the catch? I'm glad. Waffle House is closed. But like, here's the thing. Here's a hypothetical. Let's say you got enough money. Let's say you're now the Jeff Bezos, right? As far as money goes, not necessarily Jeff Bezos himself, but you have his money. Do you realize the good things you could do with it? So one person you don't know, and you can fundamentally change the entire fucking world for the better. You can eradicate homelessness, eradicate starvation. You could lift society up in a way that it has never been before and still have enough money to take care of yourself and your family. Would you do that? One person for all of society. See how that changes? What you're basically saying at that point is one random person has to die and all of humanity not only survives, but thrives. It's a different perspective, but it is the same question. It is fundamentally the same question. The only thing is you have to do it. You have to put in the work to help and make society a better place. That's the only difference. There are so many billionaires in the world at the moment that statistically one of them should have tried to been Batman. If you're raising the stakes that high, I'll press that button twice. And see, that's the thing. It's not it's not even raising the stakes higher than what I already said. It's not. You just have to make the choice to spend that money that way. That's
right. Our neighbor was dropping stuff off. We needed to open the garage and
you're good.
Let her do that.
And Levi, Mark, and I get that 100%. Gonna share a real story, then we're gonna go on to things. Okay. So I'm gonna share the story and then we're done with this topic altogether. I've always had a way with words. And as a kid, I wasn't always the nicest person if somebody said something mean to me. And I have been in and out of treatment facilities. And a part of my brain and a lot of therapists have told me, even when this happened, that what I said to a person who then took their lives very shortly afterwards probably had zero impact on the choice for that person to take their lives. But that has never left me. After that event happened, I tried to help people because I felt that I had blood on my hands. The reality is, and I have to tell myself this, is that it was not my fault. But there's always that corner of my brain that goes, I said some really nasty shit to this person, and then this person died, or took their life almost immediately afterwards. Now we were there for suicidal stuff, but as a kid, even as an adult, adults struggle with that type of thing too. As a kid, it was worse because in my head, I saw the correlation as a straight line. I didn't see the other stuff that he might have been struggling with. All I saw was I bullied this guy, and this guy went and. So the reality is I probably didn't cause it. The reality is I probably wasn't even the reason that day. He was probably already planning it, considering he was in a facility and he managed to do it. Shortly after he took his life, I tried to take mine. Because of that guilt. But like I said, we were going to talk about that and then move on. I know it's a really, really weird place to swap topics here. I'm good. I'm okay. It's not something I think about very often. No, Levi Markin, I had lots of therapy on the subject. Lots of it. Years of it. On that exact subject, it was like, listen, you're not the reason. It was always not the reason. I say probably because statistically, it's not the reality. But also, there's always that 0.000000001% chance or whatever. But I have spent the rest of my life after it happened trying to use my words for good rather than bad. At least tried. Yes, over dog I am. Villanova. Villanova. A telenova, but Chris, that would be so funny if we ever get a chance to do that. If we get like a physical location, we can do like a telenova style episode.
Telenovela, yeah.
Oh my god. Have a Murphy snorking snarfing good day. You're currently working on your thing. When you get done with yours, we can do a quick read through if you'd like.
Yep.
I would love to do a read through of the where are you at?
I'm in South Carolina.
Episode 2 of the Bumbling Time Traveler. That's episode 1. I think it's pretty solid as it is, but if we want to do more, we can. Triple, I press it, but I've never spent a cent of money on yourself. I'd set my family up for a few generations and then give the rest to different charities and then go back to life, that kind of money. Yeah. It's moving on. Florida Warlock is on the loose. Original characters like American Wizard, Florida Warlock, that kind of stuff. And even though they're the same collab guy, it's one thing to make a collab of a character that is well known, like Dora the Explorer. Let's use Josh as an example here. Not only was his character millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of views by the time we did the collab, it was of a pre-established character that had like its own Wikipedia creepypasta thing. Okay, so this huge original character that has had a twist on it of evil and horror. There, American Wizard. This guy is original character. The only people who realistically know this character are his followers. Now we still want to do collab with him.
His videos are exploding, and it's not just his followers.
Turn my video down. And I think it would be really fun to do that. Not saying no to collab. I want to make sure that's clear. The reality is we don't know how well that video will do until we do it. And Chris has contacted him already, right?
Yes, they are extremely busy and currently traveling and also trying to film a bunch of stuff while on the road. So once that settles down.
Oh, right. That's not even his original character. Wow, that
What?
was a weird accent.
Okay,
What was
what are you talking about and why are you from Boston?
I actually did a Boston accent. I did a Boston
Not even his
accent.
original character.
I
To
forgot all
clarify,
about
his
Man Short.
following is exploding, not his individual followers.
Yeah, they did a whole like Man Short's a whole like Florida edition. It's not even his original character. I would say I'm not gonna touch that.
What's not an original character?
So you know how he's doing Florida Wizard?
Yeah.
That's not his original character. That's from Man Shorts.
Who?
Man Shorts was a YouTube channel like years ago. It's still, it's got like 171 now, but they were blowing up way back in the day. It would be the equivalent of third people down the road picking up what's his name? Panda Red. Panda Red's version of his characters that he did.
His is Florida Warlock, not Florida Wizard.
Florida Warlock.
Very similar idea. Lots of people have done lots of similar ideas. Regardless, I don't want to collab with his Florida character. I want to collab with his America Wizard character.
Yeah. American Wizard has also been one of those things where like his version of America Wizards is very similar to some other people's, but like there's been a lot of people who have done them. My biggest thing is you pick a character and you do a collab, you do something. I don't want people to yell at me because I already get yelled at when we use jokes from Team 4-Star. We don't get yelled at. We get commented, oh, that's a nice reference, because we usually make it a reference. The one video where we did more than a reference, we had animated, most recent animation. Everyone absolutely loved. Really happy with how the video turned out. There's only one thing I could realistically see changing that would actually benefit the video without dramatically changing the entire thing. And I inserted my own jokes in there, reworded things, put my own jokes, wrote it though in a very similar to exact style of their thing. It was a tribute for that because people asked for it. That's how you get your D&D YouTube stuff. Man Shorts has they're on TikTok too. And everyone liked it. It hasn't done as well as we would like. It's still gaining views though. That is the nice thing. It is slowly gaining views. But I had somebody say in there, and it kind of was one of those things where it's like, it is like, how is this not? But people were like, I really hope you credited TFS for this. And I'm like, I wrote the sketch. There are 3 references that are direct and they're right at the beginning. Because that just sets the tone of who we're talking to. That's the only reason those references existed. The plasma TV and the rifle are honestly the only 2. 3/3 references because of how I worded things. It wound up being 3. And I'm like, I don't need to tag them over something that was 10 plus years ago that thousands of people beyond me have already done. Or the using a partial joke that I wasn't even aware was his from One Shot Questers. As if he didn't get that same joke from a Reddit thread. I'm like, come on. Bill Cipher meets Chaos God. I still follow Man Shorts. Okay, people, I have a question. What's your opinion of a TV in the bedroom? Mixed feelings. Realistically, because of my disability, I have a TV in the bedroom. I have days where I can't hang out with the kids downstairs. It gets fucking cold as hell down here at night. I don't like sitting down here. And although we have one in the living room, the one in the living room is pretty small. It's mostly just so that our kiddos can sit there and play a game or watch a movie when they want to watch a movie like that. So I have it in the bedroom so that I can relax, be on the heating pad, and I can still watch a show with my kiddos. I can watch TV here and there. That's about all it gets. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Chris is a huge fan of that series. He has been trying to figure out a way to take calls and do calls with them. Here's what I will say. If you put a TV in your room, you should have it in one of two ways. Either A, it's in a way that, yes, you can get comfortable, but you are making a choice to sit in a specific way to enjoy the comfort. Or B, you hang it up above you so when you're sleeping, when you're laying down to sleep, you can click it on. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you don't always want to be laying down watching TV and trying to eat snacks and stuff. It gets very uncomfortable very quickly. Tried that. But if you have it one of those two ways, it discourages you from using it nonstop. And that's assuming that you're not making your bedroom as part of the place that you want to have that. There's plenty of people who have studio apartments. Their TV's in their bedroom. Bye, DJ. You have a good one. It is 66 degrees, and I'm wearing shorts in here, and so I'm a tad bit chilly. Uh-oh, you're falling, baby.
Yeah, and maybe even frame it as
If you honestly, if you use the screws and everything, if you mount it up there properly, or you have somebody else mount it up there, it ain't coming down, unless it's something else. Yeah, but I'm cold. Like I'm legitimately cold in two spots. I can be cold in one spot and be okay. Also, when we do the reading for the bumbling time, oh, you know what? Since you're gonna be eating, do you want to do a read through with me?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I just finished up I finished up the Dresden sketch right before my food got here.
Oh, let's read yours first.
It is dramatically shorter.
Okay.
You had good advice there.
Can I say something real quick about that good advice?
Yeah.
I learned from somebody that has the best advice.
From Raven? No, I'm kidding.
You? I didn't want to take a compliment, you fuck.
All right. I'm John, your party.
Real quick, show your food off.
I'm eating 4 soft shell tacos from Taco Bell, a burrito supreme, and a chicken quesadilla. I have barely eaten today.
You're good. I can no longer eat that much in a single setting. It makes me sick, but I used to be able to do that same thing. I don't know what changed. Something changed, and I just haven't been able to.
All right.
And you're eating a lot of protein and vegetables.
Yes. All right. So, how the hell did you get away from Harry Dresden?
The polyjuice potion was wearing off, and I pretended to pass out.
That worked?
I ran when they started getting moody out of the bottom of my trunk.
Where are you now?
Forbidden Forest. I'm trying to get far enough from the castle to apparate. They're all after me.
Have you tried the unforgivable curses?
Yeah, he said they tickled.
Tickled?
And he has a gun, a muggle gun.
Okay, you got to get to the graveyard and warn Lord Voldemort.
What do you think I'm trying to do, you twat? Oh, I might have said that a tad too loud.
What?
They heard me.
Can you hide somewhere?
I can't hide from Moody's eye.
Barney, at least try to blend in with something.
They spotted me. Avada Kedavra.
Shit. I took the shit out of it and just had John being like, here's the gunshots, and he's like, oh no.
Can you scroll up to the front to the start?
Mhm.
Since I know you're adding voice.
Hold on, I'm failing at the taco.
You're going to make that fall off. Damn it. You could legitimately just say you pretended to pass out. I somehow feel that that's funnier than the polyjuice potion. Because then that worked feels way more impactful of like, that worked? And then you go, I ran when they started getting Moody out of the bottom of the trunk. We're already the Goblet of Fire thing. We're already, like you said, you're already like, this is going to be relying heavily on people remembering shit. Goblet of Fire, were the spiders around at that time?
I believe so.
I mean, I this is going to sound bad, but it would be much funnier, to be perfectly honest, if he got eaten by a spider than him getting killed by a gunshot. Like, don't get me wrong, you need to figure out that it's Dresden at some point. Well, you already said, how'd you get away from Dresden? But it'd be really funny if he's running from Dresden and he gets eaten by spiders. Dresden doesn't even get to him. Dresden let him get away knowing he wasn't going to get away. Is the joke at that point. Dresden didn't feel the need to go after him. Or like, hey, you can still have the force thing there. They're all after you. Have you tried on forget? Yeah, he said that they tickled, and then the heightened part is the spiders versus a gunshot. I hate to say it, but the gunshot to me at this current point feels that then you couldn't use it. It would. Let me put it this way: if you use a gunshot, if you use the gun on Voldemort at the very final one on Book 7, that feels really he finally used the gun, right?
Yeah.
Everyone here, you can check me on this. Like, let me know what you guys think. They were still in the forest. He dies in 6. Then that's perfect. We get the opportunity to let the spiders munch on Barty. I think him saying you can't you don't want to cuss in this, but like that's a big fucking spider. I feel like anybody normal would be that. Yeah, Andrew, the whole get a gun past customs is one of those things where people are going to be like, hey, how did he do that? But then you go magic.
Harry Dresden wouldn't fly to England. He would just go through the Never Never.
I'd also like to point out flu powder would be an awesome way to smuggle things.
Yeah.
We've talked about it before. He got eaten by Aragorn or his father. Yeah. he runs into the spider's cave to hide and gets munched. A wizard did it. That's a big fucking spider. But yeah, I think yeah, the getting more panicked. I just like the idea of you now you're panicking. You're like, oh God, get out of there now. Yeah. They're not gonna like they even said to Harry Potter that they would have eaten him if he continued to stay there.
Uh-huh.
Like in Harry Potter, in both the books and the movies, they were going to eat him. Oh, Whiteware has it. So he's hiding in the cave. So he's in the forest. And that's where you go, like, are you just running there now? No. I took refuge in a cave. That's the buildup. Forest, cave, skittering noise, big fucking spider. And then Barty says, oh, there's a cave. I'll go right there. Or something like that, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's already in the cave, yeah. Instead of saying, wait the night out, have that be the, yeah, I'm in a cave. What's that skittering sound? Because then you get to do the what's wrong. For a spice delivery in tree roots, since they made a nest with it. Have Zelda. Are we talking Zelda? Barry, what the fuck? That's one big spider. How did I get in Australia? I hear there's a rifle at Winchester above the bar. Did Chris make his announcement yet? My phone died. There was no announcement. He's not. Like me and the mods know it, but we're not like making it. He's not making it official.
Jump the gun. There's people that need to hear things in real life before I can announce anyone else.
Yep.
In fact, we're not going to bring it up again.
It only got brought up because Jeremy was asking a question.
Mm-hmm.
So. Oh, my upper back is killing me. I'm going to get my back pumped. Ice cream with cherries. I wouldn't mind some ice cream with cherries right now. That wouldn't be bad. Maraschino cherries, to be exact. I'm tired. Finally, I was able to get a decent amount of sleep last night. What gens are you guys? What do you mean by what gens? You mean like what generation are we?
I'm a Zennial.
I'm a millennial.
79, baby.
I'm 86. It's almost gone. Oh, Tiny, that's a good line. Oh, I think there's a dog in here. Oh my God, not a dog, big fucking spider. Because then you can go, because you can be like, oh, I think there's a dog in here. And you can go, oh my God, is that,
Furry animal.
I'll be honest, most people when they feel fur think of dog.
If I'm in a cave, I think bear or rat or something like that. But
True. That's where John can go. John can mention Dresden's dogs by name. No, we might be overthinking this, to be honest. I would say,
yeah, no, we are overthinking it. This right here works.
I instead of saying dog, I think I definitely think Big Tiny has it here. Instead of wait, what's that skittering sound? Do wait, something hairy just touched my leg.
Mm-hmm.
The baby spiders were the size of mastiffs. Yeah, they were they were big, and that's where John can say, "What's wrong? Leave in the cave. Big spider, big fucking spider." Because Barty goes, "Oh no, no," and that's where you can react to what's wrong.
Oh yeah.
Andrew, as lovely as that line is, it doesn't work in the context of online phone call type of thing. That's more of a two-man joke type of thing where you have both people hiding in the cave and they say something hairy just touched my leg. Something hairy? No, hairy. That type of joke works, but when you're on a phone,
Actually, this will work.
I would do Harry and then oh no after he spells it out instead of saying Harry H-A-R-Y. Oh no. Like let him spell it out. He's already spelled it out. You know what it is. He immediately now knows what it is. That's what you can say what's wrong.
Works right here, huh? That's the plan. Something hairy just touched my leg. Oh no. I'm like, Dresden's in the cave? H-A-I-R-Y Harry. Leaving the cave. Big spider. Big fucking spider.
I wouldn't even say leaving the cave. I would say just big fucking spider.
Yeah.
Because like if you are panicking, you're not gonna like you don't take the time to talk to somebody and explain everything, every detail. This is making the hairs in the back of your neck stand up. I'm pretty arachnophobic. I am not arachnophobic, but at the same time, I'm not a huge fan of spiders. I am, whatever the word is, phobic of fucking praying mantises. Ugh. They don't even hurt you. I just find them so fucking creepy. They are the creepiest bug ever. Still think he'd use the British bloody. So I'm pretty sure Chris is doing the voice acting for Barty.
Uh-huh.
How's your British accent?
Not great.
Say bloody for me.
Bloody.
Okay. The bloody fucking spider. Say that.
I can't.
Okay, there you go. Never mind.
That's why Barty's voice was like this, because in the movies he's talking like this.
We'll just do that. And for the record, everyone, we will not be filming the Bumbling Time Traveler 2 today, even though it's written out. Even if we go like, oh, that's pretty solid. Mostly because that a portion of that sketch has to be filmed in front of a green screen. For Chris, you have a green screen, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, then I don't have to worry. You just got to make sure to wear things that aren't green. Because if I go to chroma key out the green screen and you're wearing something green, it'll chroma key you out. Don't disappear, Levi. Oh. No, I'm just okay. Yeah. And I still gotta help find out if kiddo needs help with homework and shit, and help them get onto the new laptop and figure things out there. So Andrew, Chris brought it up. What if the bumbling time traveler? Because like there were some comments was like me and John had lost our memories and stuff like that. I don't want to make that series complicated. That series needs to, like, personally, I haven't dismissed it, right? I just want to have fun with that series. That series is not gonna be like what we do with a lot of our stuff, where like, hey, that doesn't make sense. Fuck that. The Bumbling Time Traveler is a time traveling series. We don't have to fucking worry about if we get something right or wrong. The only thing that I want to make sure that we have correct is the little tidbits of history that we decide to add into it. Like the one of the jokes that I have in here right now is about Timbuktu. And I mentioned that it was a trading hub mega house in the 13th and 14th centuries. I want to, going forward, have one or two lines where we have a historical thing. We drop that bit of knowledge, and and then we have fun with the rest of the skit. We are time traveling, so it would be nice to have the history be correct.
I think this works a lot better. All right, let's do this again if you don't mind.
I should have brought my soda down here. I forgot to do that. That would have given me some pep.
Barty, how the hell did you get away from Harry Dresden?
I pretended to pass out.
That worked?
Then I ran away, and they started, I don't know why I'm doing the accent, started getting Moody out of the bottom of my trunk.
Where are you now?
The Forbidden Forest. I'm trying to get far enough from the castle that after me.
Have you tried the unforgivable curses?
Yes, he said they tickled.
Tickled? Okay. Shit, hold on. Can you hide somewhere?
Yeah, I'm in a cave.
Good call. Hang there for the night.
That's the plan. Something hairy just touched my leg. Oh no, 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 no.
It's Dresden in the cave? Hold on.
Hey,
Hold on,
Jay!
hold on.
Harry! Big
Hold on.
spider!
Hold on.
Big-
Harry? Dresden's in the cave?
Harry! Harry! Big spider! Big fucking spider!
Okay, get out of there. Then head to the graveyard.
What do you think I'm trying to do, you twat? Oh, I might have said that a tad too loud.
What?
Dresden found me! Ow! No! Avada could.
You will both feed my children. And then fuego! And then the line dies.
Yeah.
And I thought of having John say at the end, was Dresden burning Barty or the spiders? But
Just say it.
I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah, I think. No, you're not to do what? I wasn't trying to do David Tennant. I wasn't trying to do anyone. I was trying to get out of an accent, but I'm also still trying to do lines at the same time.
Rusty, this is what happens to people who live in Utah. You slowly become Scottish after the age of 35. Just kidding.
I have a crest of arms. I mean, I can pull it out and hang it up. Although I don't want it because then people could research the crest of arms and find out more.
This will work. I will record this. Actually, when I need to do it now if that's cool.
Yeah, I can wait, and then we can read the bumbling time traveler together.
Come here.
True.
Come here.
Oh, what do you mean not true? What's not true? Scotland. I can't my voice is already kind of shot. During the protest the other day, and one of the reasons why I'm also like tired and in a lot of pain, wound up having to project my voice quite a bit.
I gotta find my phone. Hold on a second. Thought it was with me, but it's not.
Levi is big and ginger. All he's missing is a kilt and a tots and hat. I thought about getting a kilt. I had. Then I thought the only person that wants to see me in that is my spouse.
What was that?
Not true Scotsman. That's what you meant. You're okay with it, Rusty.
Dang it.
Yeah, and today.
Have you fucking gone full Scottish?
Orange, apple. There we go. Today.
Are you doing this on purpose?
It's one of the accents that I can physically do relatively well. And so like I will naturally slip in it on accident. I don't mean to. I get it's the same thing with the British accent. The worst part about it is like there's a few others where I will slip in and out of them. It's an ADHD thing too.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna mute you.
Brain misfire. I'm not even gonna read some of this stuff out loud, just because the comments right now.
Marty, how the hell did you get away from Harry Dresden?
I'm not gonna
That
do it.
worked. Okay, where are you now?
Levi is calling his inner.
Have you tried the unforgivable curses?
I do like that.
Tickled? Can you hide somewhere? Okay, good call. Why don't you go ahead and just hang there for the night? Harry? Dresden's in the cave? Get out of there and head to the graveyard and find Lord
I've
Voldemort.
said this a lot, but Chris does a phenomenal job, like being able to count it.
What happened?
But 100%, when he has the voice, when he knows exactly the timing, he does even better. Like, I can't do what he does and just count in my head and still do the stuff. I'll screw up the count, or I'll screw up the script or something like that.
Ouch. Ouch.
But he can, and that's pretty cool. That feels like it was pretty quick.
Give me a short video.
If it's under a minute, it's under a minute. There's 2 platforms.
That recording is 1 minute and 6 seconds.
Oh, perfect.
Not including the beginning and the end.
That's perfect.
Yep.
So I think this is relatively quick. For everyone here, if you guys notice, we're kind of doing that like really funny sitcom-esque style, or like when they did it's still like sitcom. I think it's all sitcoms that do that. It was like when they have it like a scene change, and it's like you go from being in an apartment to like, oh, let's go do this thing, and then like boom, they're already there. There's not a commercial break, it's just boom, they're there. They just do like a flip or something like that. A lot of kids shows did it back in the day, though.
All right.
Show the script
Let
to
me
everyone
grab
so
it
they
real
can
quick.
follow along. Because I'm gonna read my doc.
Okay.
I'm not
So
gonna
I
try-
haven't even had a chance to look at this yet.
You want to take a look at it or just read through it?
So R is you and E is me, right?
Yeah. I'm Richard, you're Eric.
Yeah. Okay.
And for everyone here, this is written. There's a couple things you need to know. I'm not going to currently be removing my layers, but in this sketch, just like the first one where I was putting on layers, I'm going to be removing layers as I get hotter and hotter. And this technically loops again. So I'll play the quote unquote the first line after I get done with the last line, so you feel the loop.
Okay.
All right, ready when you are.
Go.
It's too damn hot.
Well, that's too damn bad. You wanted warmer. Timbuktu is warmer.
Dude, Timbuktu was a trading hub mega house in the 13th and 14th centuries. I think we're in Giza.
Giza.
Sorry.
Yeah. No. I totally have this set for that could be an issue.
What? What issue?
The GPS isn't working.
Ha! What? No signal to the time Saturday?
Ooh, that's what I needed to do.
It's more like a I should.
Oh, that's what I needed to do.
Yeah. What? That's a thing?
Well, not yet, at least.
Dude, I can't be stuck here. Season 8 of GOT just came out.
That's fine. We just need to leave a message for future us in a way that we'll never miss it.
And how do you suppose we do that in the middle of Egypt? Leave it on a pyramid or something?
Chisel.
There's no way this will work, man. The nose of the Sphinx falls off. I watch it fall and then look back down at Eric and then look back up at Eric.
Oops.
This was you?
Actually, instead of me saying chisel, I should just be going ding, ding, ding on something.
You definitely need to be doing that after I hand you the chisel, but the scene doesn't really work as well. And when you do the sitcom thing, you got to remember, like, somebody has to set that scene up almost immediately after they do that. If you're just sitting there going ching, 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 this way they know immediately, hey, chisel, dunk, and it happens.
This is super clear without the word chisel being said. It's how do that? Leave it on a pyramid or something, and next thing you know is I'm hitting a chisel on something. obviously, yes, we're leaving a message on a pyramid or something, but it's the Sphinx. It's super clear.
Question.
Yeah.
Hold up before you do that. What do you think is funnier? Chisel, take it, one hit and the nose falls off, or you're chiseling. I say there's no way this works, and then the nose falls off.
I think the fact that I'm me already chiseling and you being like, this is not gonna work, and then
Okay.
oops.
I love my kid. I love my kiddo defending my writing. Anyways, oops. This was you?
Technically, it was us. This is your chisel.
We tell no one. And then there's a clip from the movie, the movie The Mummy, because that's just the funniest one in my head, of the people on horses chasing.
Run!
And then we're running. It'll be fun, you said. Let's go see the pyramids, you said.
They're gaining on us.
I don't need to outrun them. I just need to outrun you.
Then how are you gonna get home, you idiot?
I stop. He passes me. Never mind. I offer myself as tribute.
Just keep running.
Don't door me, Eric. Just open the damn portal. Take off
Whoa,
off the
no,
final
no,
layer.
no, no one wants to see all that, dude.
I can't take it anymore. It's too damn hot. See the loop?
Can I propose something that's a callback to the first video that we talked about wanting to have in every video?
Well, that's what I did. Instead of the time loop, you have something happening every single time, every single episode. It doesn't have to be time loop every single time. This time, it's the GPS isn't working.
So there's 3 reasons why I'm suggesting what you haven't heard me suggest yet.
Oh,
But you kind of have an idea where I'm going on this.
okay.
1, how the fuck are we gonna run away from something together on screen?
Oh, that's perfect. We're gonna do the sitcom style running. You're gonna pretend to run the best however you can. I know how to actually run.
With the green screen behind us, and we're gonna cut back and forth between us running.
Yep.
Okay.
And I can make the background look like it's blurry and runny.
I think it'd be really funny, along with the GPS thing, for John and to reach out and go, here, put this on. What is this? It's time loop. You put it on yourself or something like that.
So, I have no problem doing that. It would have to be all the way down here. The thing is, I don't feel it's necessary. We leave off on a cliffhanger. We don't say how they get through the tunnel quite yet. And we could use that as a future joke. I love the joke. I don't feel, and this is just one of the. You could do that, yeah. It'll be fun, you said. Let's go see the pyramids, you said. They're gaining on us. Don't door me, Eric. Just open up the damn time portal. Oh, I need to say tunnel.
Actually, hold on. Can I rearrange these real quick a little bit?
Where do you want to rearrange them?
I'll show you, and then I'll put it back if you don't like it.
Okay. Why'd you take out your run? You can still have the run thing from. So the clip of the. Well, tell no one. The clip
I
of
thought
the-
you were saying the word running here. No. Okay. So this is actually this is dink. There we go. Okay.
Yeah. So your line still needs to exist before my line.
Oh, you're right. So hold on. So let's.
And your line is just run, and then I'm running. It'll be fun, you said. Let's go see the pyramids, you said.
It can actually be run. They're gaining on us. Could be right there.
Well, then we don't have the run you're gaining
No,
on
you're
us.
right. You're right. No. This goes here, and
see, that doesn't change the feel of the skit. You just added in the callback.
right. Run. The time tube's just ahead. I already lubed it.
And then we're running. It'll be fun, you said. Let's go see the pyramids, you said.
They're gaining on us.
I don't need to outrun them. I just need to outrun you.
So then this creates a conundrum. So hold on.
Well, we don't say how far ahead it is.
Hold on.
The whole point, if you get rid of that,
Yeah, I'm trying too hard to put time loop back into it.
yeah. I'm not saying that we can't use that and have that joke be in there again. I definitely like instead of the time tube is just ahead, just have it be run. It'll be fun, you said. It'll be a pyramid. I don't need them. I just need to outrun. And then it goes, how will you get home without the time loop? And like you could be holding the time loop in your hand.
Right.
And then you can go, then how are you gonna get home without this, you idiot? And then you can literally put on their time loop if you wanted to. Or whatever you wanted to do. If you wanted to have that in there, have it be more of a scene physical joke.
Uh-huh.
And then we can still, I stop, and this is where we get to stop running. Because right here, how will you get home out there without this? We need to I should probably have a note. At the start of this.
So here we go.
No. I need to be the one that stops running. Then
This is where the reference works. So, okay. You stop running.
Yeah.
Where do you stop? Yeah. Out of breath and stops. Just keep running. And then I'm sitting there, I'm squeezing into my hand. And
don't door me, Eric. You. Okay, let's go back up a few lines here. Technically, it was us. Let's do it at the chisel one.
All right. Technically, it was us. This is your chisel.
We tell no one. Clip of mummy.
Run!
Running. It'll be fun, you said. Let's go see the pyramids, you said.
They're gaining on us.
I don't need to outrun them. I just need to outrun you.
And how do you plan to get home without this, you idiot?
Never mind. I offer myself as tribute.
Just keep running.
Don't dory me, Eric. Use the time loop and open the damn tunnel. It feels weird. It sounds weird. What was it? What did I say originally there?
Just open the damn tunnel. Actually, you said. Oh, not John.
Yeah, I think the joke
Uh-huh.
should be completely physical. I don't think it should be said.
You're right. I just had to try putting it everywhere to see where it worked, and it didn't.
It's all good. I still think it should be a joke that we say out loud every so often. But the main joke that I want to have it be repetitive to show that
Here,
you're
can
above.
we at least do this? Just open the damn time tunnel. And I go, time tube. And then I'm like, whoa, 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 no one wants to see all that.
Did we say tunnel or tube?
It's tube in the first one.
Is it? I thought it was
Yes,
tunnel
it
for
is.
some reason.
No, it's time tube. This is Irving's line, anyways. Here's bumbling time traveler number 1.
Oh. Yeah, tube. You said tube.
I know I did.
Yeah.
So it works to have Richard say, open the damn time tunnel. And there it goes, time tube.
Goes to take off shirt. Oh, no, I want to see that. See all that, dude. I can't take it anymore. Loops back up to it's too damn hot.
Yeah.
I think that works.
Yeah, it does.
We get the hilarity of 90s comedy-esque. And for the record, if anyone bitches at me about bad CGI, that's the fucking point.
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't bring it downstairs.
I'm not going all over the conversation.
Either am I.
Questions for you want to jump in.
I like this. It's one page. We kept it one page, which was important. It's about the same length. If you take out the stuff on the original, which was the spacing, actually, I think it's longer. Okay. I like this sketch.
Episode 3, absolutely point out. Why aren't you ever bothered by the temperature of the extreme, by whatever's going on wherever we go? When you open the tube to the ice age, you weren't cold. Went to Giza, you weren't hot.
The next one needs to be probably like a humid environment or something like that, and he's not like having any issues.
And he'll just be like, the time loop protects me.
Right. Will we see chest hair? No, Irving, you will not. So the joke here on the first one was I put on a lot of clothing, right? And I'm not sure what clothing I might wear. I might literally be wearing the same stuff I was wearing when I did the first sketch to imply that we immediately went to the pyramids.
Why would any of you want to see chest hair?
I wasn't asking. I wasn't going to ask that question.
I'm the one asking.
When you're an adult, you'll understand that chest hair is funny.
But
Like,
now I'm going to ask this question, and I realize that I wrote this sketch. Is there a way that we can shorten this sketch by 5 lines and still keep the same hilarity that we've currently got in it? Or do you feel that it still needs to loop?
Right.
I have to have the Timbuktu line. That's in a history fact I wanted to have in there. We have to have the couple seconds. It doesn't even need to have, a couple seconds of the nose falling off. the thing. We don't have to see it a second time because it'll be right there. And the best part about it is when it falls off, to be perfectly honest, I can have it play during your part when you're chiseling. It falls off, you stop. Oops.
So there's a couple things we can do. Let me do this. Let me grab all this so we're not losing this.
I love everyone's suggestions for episode 3, since episode 1 is starting to perform relatively decently. We got 64,000 on YouTube. The bumbling time traveler.
Is it the snow one?
Yeah. And the point is like episode 2 has to do as well as episode 1 for me to be like, let's go ahead and do episode 3 like relatively soon, right?
Yeah,
but
we just did it. I
do?
just did it, and I cut out a whole bunch of stuff that's kind of a slow part. Here we go. All right, so read.
Okay. It's too damn hot.
Well, that's too damn bad. You wanted warmer. Timbuktu is warmer.
Dude, Timbuktu was a trading hub mega. I feel like that needs to be reworded as I'm looking at it. That needs to be rearranged a little bit somewhere.
Also, Chris, when you did
Yes.
too damn bad, you gotta put your soul into it.
Oh yeah, and that's too damn bad is a reference to holes.
Okay. Timbuktu
Well, let's do it.
is where is Timbuktu? Hold on.
No. The fact is right. From the 13th to 14th century, it was a trading hub, like a mega house, trading hub in the 13th to 14th century. I can get the line right. I'm just stumbling. I might just be stumbling over it because I'm tired. Timbuktu was a trading hub mega house. Yeah, I'm just tired. Mega house in the 13th and 14th centuries. I think we're in Giza.
No. I totally have this set for. Oh, the GPS isn't on.
Dude, I can't. No. I get why you cut it out. But
this little bit right here, I don't think is necessary.
It's not, but it's just a quip. But the reason why Richard calls out like that's a thing, that's part of the joke. That's part of the repetitive jokes that we want to have, where like, something happens, that's a thing. Something happens, that's a thing. Wait, what? It's a back and forth type of. That's a formula that's used in sitcoms and stuff. So I have to be. I have to say the. I have to bring up the thing. So I like that. Like no. I totally have this set for GPS isn't on. I have to say, I have to call it out. I have to call that out. Let me look at here.
Call what out?
Like the GPS, I have to be the like time satellite. I have to be the one that calls that stupidity. Like, hey, that's a thing. What? No, that's not a thing. Type of thing. Like I did in the first one. That's part of the formula of it. And if we keep to it, we get to have this repetitive thing.
Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. GPS isn't working.
Like what? I have to say it sarcastically. Like there's no reason for me to know about the time satellite.
Well, actually, you should, because you should be aware, because now that you're time traveling with me, you should be aware of
I need you to think of this as in like this is the first time I'm traveling with you. I don't know this. So we're starting the adventure. So I'm gonna yeah, exactly. I can just say what? No time satellite?
Yeah, hold on. Hold on.
That's too long. Have him, and at that point, that makes him sound competent. He needs to not have thought of it. He needs to literally go, that's what I forgot. I think the line, that's what I forgot, gives credence to the dude, I can't be stuck here. So now you've cut down the GPS line.
Yep.
Because it's not what you just cut down the what issue.
Would it be fun for a future Eric to show up in every sketch and bring him the fix that he didn't have beforehand? We can make that happen really fast.
I'm not saying we can't. Think about how the sketch is formulated right now.
Yeah.
Where it's an open-ended, kind of like the first one, it's open-ended.
Mhm.
We don't see the resolution, right? The resolution that we know of is the time loop getting there, but it leaves on a heightened point of the what happened last time.
Yeah.
Right?
So with this, are we leaving message for ourselves, or is Eric leaving message for himself?
See, and that's the thing we don't want to answer.
Okay.
Remember that if you start, and this is going to be something with this type of sci-fi thing, the more answers you put in, the more we have to worry about those answers later on. Think of this as a kid's show. It doesn't need to be that deep. It's a stupid, funny little thing. We have the opportunity to just play around with it. Let the bumbling time thing. Go ahead.
What if, just as a thing, when we're running,
I got to mute myself real quick.
Sure.
Was a mega trading hub. Oh yeah, it was a mega trading hub in the 13th. That's how it should be. That's there.
Hmm.
Adjust the time down a little bit. You might need to adjust it on your sketch.
One.
And for the record, everyone, I do not need to make it shorter. But if we can keep it around the same 1 minute and like 6 seconds, 1 minute and 10 seconds ish, we already know that a single page script can wind up being nearly 2 minutes long.
Right.
And that's not what I want to do. There are things that need to happen in every sketch, in every episode up to a certain point. At a certain point, the joke isn't the equipment failing. It is the hilarity. We have transformed from equipment always failing or learning something new that needs to be done to, hey, we've learned these new things. Now it's a different thing, right? And we'll come up with that as it goes. But something happens that fails. We are the reason for an historic event of some kind, whether that be environmental or physical. The Sphinx's nose falling off is the one in this one. If possible, it's not a requirement, but if possible, a loop. And it's very possible in episode 1. It's going to be very possible in episode 2. And it has to be left on a cliffhanger each. I would like it to leave on a cliffhanger each time. Because if we quote unquote wrap it up, give you a finale of like what happened, you could stop watching the series. You don't need to watch it. This is very reminiscent of like Reading Between the Lines, the cliffhanger guy, where you never saw how he completely got off the cliff. He just got onto a different part of the cliff. And you and I just dated myself, and there's plenty of people who probably don't remember that show or even watched it. I just realized that.
So let's start from technically it was us. This is your chisel. All right.
Where are we starting?
Technically, it was us. This is your chisel. My line.
Okay. Yep.
Technically, it was us. This is your chisel.
We tell no one.
Horse is chasing. Run!
He'll be fun, you said. Let's go to the pyramids, you said.
They're gaining on us. I didn't bring the time loop.
Then I don't need to outrun them. I need to outrun you.
Then how we? Oh shit! Hold on.
What about Anton versus Ash? Love you guys. Thank you, Papa Penguin, for popping in. You give me more smiles than you can imagine. I'm glad. I'm glad. We're trying to work on episode 2 of the Bumbling Time Traveler, and we're trying to shorten the original one. The original one works. It does. It works beautifully. We're trying to get that same function.
Thank you, Papa Penguin. So here's what happens. I say now outrun you. All of a sudden, the other Eric, time loop, throws it to him, and Eric goes, "Thanks," squeezes it into his hand. And you go, never mind. I have myself as tribute. And then, Richard, just keep running.
Don't dory me, Eric. Just open the damn time tunnel.
Time tube.
I'll just take off shirt.
Whoa. No one wants to see all that, dude.
I can't take it anymore. It's too damn hot. Fuck.
I think a great little gag would just be to have the other Eric just pop in randomly every single time for like 15 seconds.
I don't know how to put this. There's a thing. Too many gags that are repeating. I don't know how I put it. We have repetitive gags.
Yeah.
The question is how many times do we want to do those, right? And you have the time loop.
So like, I'm not trying to cut you off, but I did. Think back to Bill and Ted.
I know.
They use the same fucking gag of like, all right, we need to go back in time later and do this and this and this and that. Okay, here we did it. You know, and it's just like
and a lot of time things do that. We already are doing that. By putting the tunnel there, by chiseling down and leaving a message, we are effectively putting the satellite there and opening it back up. That's our resolution. We just don't see the new Eric do it. He's up in space, dropping off the thing, which allows us to have at a different point, be like, hey, you remember when we got stuck in Egypt? Guess where we are? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Yeah, but we're on my space station. You know, that's
right.
So I'm not saying we can't have it in here. I'm saying if you put that one in here, to be perfectly honest, you should get rid of the time loop one. Because we have a couple repetitive gags in this already. We have the temperature affecting me.
You're right.
I think it's a wonderful idea. To be clear for everyone here, this is a fun series that we're doing. Bill and Ted waited to do all that until the end.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. No, I put it all back. You're right. I think the only thing we fixed was getting rid of a little bit in here to make it a little bit tighter. Yeah, and that's it. Okay, we're good.
Let's give a read through of the whole thing. So I'm gonna go. It's too damn hot, and then what I want us to both do when we get to the loop. I want you to do your line as well, but really emphasize the well. That's too damn bad. Anyways, it's too damn hot.
Well, that's too damn bad. You wanted warmer. Timbuktu is warmer.
Dude, Timbuktu was a mega trading hub in the 13th and 14th centuries. I think we're in Giza.
No. I totally have this set for... GPS isn't working.
What? No time satellite connection?
Ah, that's what I forgot.
Dude, I can't be stuck here. Season 8 of GOT just came out.
That's fine. We just need to leave a message for future us in a way that we'll never miss it.
And how do you suppose we do that in the middle of Egypt? Leave it on a pyramid or something?
Tink, tink, tink.
There's no way this will work, man.
Oops.
This was you?
Technically, it was us. This is your chisel.
We tell no one.
Run!
It'll be fun, you said. Let's go see the pyramids, you said.
You're cheating on us.
I don't need to outrun them. I just need to outrun you.
And how do you plan to get home without this?
Never mind. I offer myself as tribute.
Richard, just keep running.
Don't dory me, Eric. Just open the damn time tunnel.
Time tube.
Goes take off final shirt.
Whoa, no. No one wants to see all that, dude.
I can't take it anymore. It's too damn hot.
What's too damn bad?
I like that. That's really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Silver Dog, I just got rid of the second mega. I noticed it when he was reading it.
Die Hard reference? What?
Which Die Hard reference, Jack White?
Which Die Hard reference? What?
What's the Die Hard reference?
I don't know.
I really want to know. If you don't tell me, I'll keep singing, and don't nobody want that.
30-second delay. Shut your mouth. Give them time. Right and tight.
That's not a Die Hard reference.
Also, we don't say that.
I know.
In the sketch.
Don't leave us hanging, Jack White. What's the Die Hard reference? Does anyone else know what the Die Hard reference is?
Where everybody knows your name? No,
that's Cheers.
Yeah. Yeah, Silver Dog. Thank you. That helps out a lot. Especially when I go to record it.
The Nakatomi building, where everybody knows your name.
Oh, it's option of Kurt. It'll be fun, she says.
Oh, yeah.
That's not even a Die Hard reference. That's before Die Hard.
Well, so Die Hard used it though.
Yeah. But nope, I only know the Mommy one and Dory one. So the Dory, the Mommy references, it'll be fun, you said. That's from like God, they've been doing that on screen for years. That's a very classic straight man and
like
whatever
Laurel and Hardy type thing.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I'm 17. I'm 17. I don't know, older than the 80s. I like this. This works really good. Let's go ahead and get rid of this other one. We don't need the longer one, I don't feel. You already had that other one there, so we just go with that. Yeah, that's nice. It's a tiny bit longer than the first one. That's fine. We still shortened it.
Oh yeah. The first episode 1, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, episode 1. It's shorter than it's much shorter than the original one I wrote. No, I like this. So I'm thinking about it more and more, and I definitely think let's do this. You do not need to wear the same clothing. When we get around to filming this, you do not need to wear the same clothing. I need to because the gag is I'm taking off the clothes I was just wearing. And you're the time traveler. You probably had time to go and change. You didn't give me the time. All right, I like that. So to everyone here, the earliest the next one will be out will be next week. And that's if Chris has time to record in front of a green screen for this entire sketch, because I've got to do the same thing. The next one, hopefully, we'll figure out what the next one will be when we figure out what the next one will be. We'll see what people say in the comment section.
Yep.
Anyways, I want to thank you guys for joining. I want to ask Chris a few questions. We said we were going to chat. So thank you guys for joining us. It's been a blast. Harry Dresden will be out next week.
It'll be out tomorrow.
I feel like you should probably put it out next week. That way there's something for next week. Put it out on Monday.
But there's nothing for this weekend.
When did we post the
2 days ago? We can't go 5 days without any video.
No, we can't. No. So if you put that out tomorrow, that gives us some more time to get to make something else. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for joining us. Remember, take one breath, one step, one day at a time. We wish you all peace of mind, serenity, body, spirit, and harmony among others. Until the winds blow your sails our way again, you all have an Acme day.
Have an Acme day is a part of the villain. Having an Acme day will retroactively build your account and have an Acme day.
And remember, have an Acme day simply means have the best day you possibly can have. Bye now.
Bye now. Bye.